Hey YouTube, it's your girl Daisy and I'm back with another video. I'm in Airbnb because right now I'm in Colorado. I'm traveling. And then when I go home, I'm gonna be home for 3 days and then I'm gonna travel again. So yeah, I'm gonna take y'all with me on the next trip. I recorded some stuff on this trip so you'll see some stuff. But yeah, let's get into the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let your girl know that you're watching me. So I see there's a lot of returning viewers, but y'all are not subscribed. Just subscribe if you want to see more of me and motivate your girl or something. Okay, anyway. But yeah, so this video is gonna be like a girl's talk or whatever. It's gonna be from a girl to a girl. You don't have to be a girl to watch this, honestly, but it's just some advice from me. I think we're gonna start off with boys. And I know this topic can be very all over the place because there's a lot of different situations with men or boys if you're younger. My number one advice to you is do not focus on men or boys, because once you focus your life on men and boys, you become super emotional. Your whole life starts to surround around what they have going on, and they can determine your mood. And my mom always told me, if someone can change your mood or determine your mood for the day, they have control over you. Don't let that happen. Don't be the type of female that puts your all into a man and then he does some crazy stuff, and then now you're just super sad. You don't want to do nothing. You're not motivated in life. You just see no purpose in living when you have a purpose. Trust me, you have a purpose. You're here for a reason, and men are not the reason why you're here. The reason why I'm actually doing this video is because I struggle with this myself. I struggle with being emotional with not men, because I'm not really entertaining anybody at the moment, because I just don't see the point. Because when I love hard. So I get to a point where he's all I think about. He's all I want to do. I want to surround my whole life around him. And so this is why I'm making this video, because we can't do that. We can't do that. And once you focus on yourself, the man for you will enter your life. But yeah, I do this thing where I just get super sad, and now I'm I said, I'm not entertaining anyone, but I do have moments where I'm I want a family. I want to get married one day. I want to be loved. That's literally what it is. I just want to be loved. And so I get emotional about it sometimes, but my opportunity, so will yours, will come up. It's just right now you need to focus on yourself. Love yourself. Once you love yourself completely, you'll know rights and wrongs. You'll know what real ups and downs are, because cheating is not up and down. Him disrespecting you is not up and down. Him going to stay the night at a homegirl's house is not up and down. Stuff like that, it's not up and down. Up and down is when you have arguments and y'all can work through it, So when you start to focus on yourself, you'll learn what that stuff is, and you'll have more boundaries. I seen this post on Instagram, and it was the longer I'm single, the more strict I'm getting. Girl, when I tell you I can relate to that to the T, because I am getting so strict that if a man was into my life and he does one thing and I'm oh no, boo, you got to go. You got to go. So it's just when you love yourself, you may have those moments where you're well, I'm getting too strict. No, there's no such thing as too strict. Now, you do need to know the difference between being stuck up and wanting a fairy tale versus reality. Fairy tale is all perfect butterflies, da 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 da. Love is not like that. Love is ups and downs. Love is 1 minute you're mad at him and 1 minute you're not. like in love, is not him chasing you all the time. So don't think like, oh, when a man gets in my life, he has to chase me. No. When I tell you men get sick of chasing, they do. And I'm not saying be bare minimum or allow stuff that you wouldn't normally allow. No, have your boundaries, have your goals, have your standards, but don't be so bougie. Not even bougie, because I'm bougie, baby. I'm real bougie. But don't be so like in your head or fairy tale is like wanting a fairy tale that the relationship that you have in your head is not realistic. Be realistic, be logical. Don't be emotional all the time. And I know us as females are emotional and we think with emotions, but sometimes we do need to turn it off and think logically. You can still think with emotions, but put a little logic. Sprinkle. You know how you be cooking, and if you don't cook, you know how you put sugar in your coffee or in your Kool-Aid. Sprinkle some of that logic in there. Like, you could be emotional, like at the end of the day you gonna respect my feelings, but put some logic in there. Because when I tell you, being a woman emotionally and logically, ooh, baby, ooh, ain't no stopping you. There's no stopping you. So it's just like, that's something I'm learning, is to stop being like so fairy tale in what I image as a relationship. Because yeah, sometimes he's gonna say some stuff that might hurt my feelings. I'm like, babe, chill. Like, that kind of hurt my feelings. But don't think a man's supposed to read your mind. No one can read your mind. We're all human. That's not a thing. That is not a thing. Like, yes, after a while of you being with somebody, they know your body language, know how you act, and they will be able to like read how you feel. Like, so say being with a man and he knows you well and you're quiet and he's like, oh, you hungry? And you like, oh, he knows I'm hungry. Like, of course, that's learning somebody. But don't expect you to feel some type of way and then you just be like, oh, he doesn't know that I'm mad about this specific thing. I said Pacific. Girl, y'all know what I mean. He doesn't know I'm mad about this thing, and at this time that it happened, and why I'm mad. He needs to know. No, that is not reality. Because if it was the other way around, would you know? Would you know that he was irritated when you kicked off your shoe and accidentally bumped him in the chin 2 weeks ago? No, it's just reality. I know some people are not gonna like what I'm saying, but that's cool. That's fine. You'll come to your senses one day. So yeah, I just feel like as women, we should not like surround ourselves with men. Like, focus on yourself. Travel. When I tell you, travel. Just watch my channel. Like, I'm going to be sharing my travel experiences with y'all and like how I feel, everything. I'm like literally going to share all of this with y'all so y'all can see how good it feels to just go out of your comfort zone and just do what you've always wanted to do. Sorry. Don't wait until you get in a relationship and be like, oh, I've always wanted to do this. No, do it now. Go travel. Go do what you want to do. Go dance. Go hiking. Go do whatever. Just travel. Do everything that your heart desires, because the more you do what you actually want to do in life, the more you'll attract a man who is on the same thing as you. Sorry if you hear background noise. But yeah, the more you travel, the more you do the things that you love, the more you will attract a man who does and loves the same things, or like is in the same bracket as you, or just in the same vibes as you. Because you don't want a husband that's like not on the same level. He's on what they call bum activity, where he wants to sit in the house all day and be on video games. I'm not saying that's wrong with video games, but that's all he does. He doesn't want to work. He doesn't want to do anything. It's because that's what you're doing right now. All you're doing is working and go home, working and go home. So you're going to attract somebody who's not on what you want to do in life. So say you desire to travel the world, or become a chef or do dance or whatever you desire to do. Like, when you put your all into that is when you will attract someone who like goes with that life, you know, and then the rest will come. Once you work on you, the rest will come. It's like a fruit roll up. Once you push the fruit roll up, it'll keep unraveling, you know. So yeah, like, another thing that I really was like battling is the hurt from my past relationships and me like overly saying I hate men. And I'm just like, I can't keep saying I hate men and then expect a man to come around and wife me up or like want to be around me, you know, if I still have like this like beef with men and deep inside. It's just like, yeah, I used to convince myself like, yeah, you say you hate men, but you really don't. So you'll get a husband. But if you continue to say you hate something, you're manifesting you to hate it. And then like little things will blow you off, piss you off to the point where you're irritated as hell all the time. So it's just like, I had to get out of the whole situation of hating men. And let me break it down to you how I low-key started to think different. So one day I was in the car and I was sitting in the dark and I was just like crying, and I'm like, why do I dislike men so much? And so I started naming off all the relationships that I've been in. I've been in 3 real relationships, but I named off even the men who've like done things to me in my life. I'm not gonna get personal right now, but there's been some situations where men harm me that weren't supposed to harm me, that were meant to protect me. And what I did was named all these men off. I named them by name, and I named what they did to me and why I grew to have this anger towards them, and like what made me hate men, like, and then I came to the realization that every man who's ever hurt me in my life has literally not been happy with themselves, been in toxic situations. That is not me. That is not me justifying what they did, because what they did is not right at all. And there might be some situations where I was wrong in, but what they did was not right at all. But that's not me justifying it at all. But that's me coming to the realization that these men are toxic. They're in toxic situations. They're not happy with themselves. Some of these men even hate women themselves. So it's just like, how can I let those type of people make me bitter? Make me hate men so much that I could pass up on my husband one day because I just don't like men, you know? So I just had to break it down, like, these things happened to me, of course, but they happened for me. These situations happen so I know what to stay away from. So I don't marry a broken man who hates women, you know? I want to marry a healed man, someone who knows what they've been through, someone who's healing, and just like I am. I want him to be able to match my energy. Like, yeah, he can have parts of him that's not completely healed and fixed. Of course, everyone's not completely healed, and so, but he'll know, like, I can come to my wife with this and we can talk about it and we can cry together and we can be vulnerable with each other, and him not having hate towards me because of stuff he's been through in his past. Same with me. I don't want my man to be like, oh, my woman hates men from her past, so like I know she's not gonna like this and blah, blah, blah. Like, I want to be wholeheartedly open to my man, if that makes sense. So it's just like, I had to realize, like, all those men who did something to me literally had issues in their life. They are an issue. So now, me as a woman, my job is to heal what they've done, grow from it, and stay away from people like that. Because now I know where not to go, or what not to do, or what not to allow. And I know the signs. So I can't like be like feeling sorry I can't have that victim mentality of, oh, well, he did this to me. All men are like that. Because all men are not. And when you continue to convince yourself that all men are, you're going to continue to run into men like that. And then that's what it's going to be. Your tongue is very powerful. It doesn't matter what you believe in. So you believe in God, if you're Jewish, if you believe in the universe, whatever religion you are in, your tongue is powerful. So if you continue to say something, I hate men, I hate men, I hate this, I hate that, I hate that, blah, 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 that's what it's going to be. And I have to learn that, and I'm still learning that. So if you're not there yet, do not be mad at yourself. Like, listen to my self-love video. I'll link it down below. One of my things in my self-love is to take baby steps and baby yourself, because that's what you need to do. Like, you have to be easy with yourself. You're not going to know stuff right away, especially if this is not something your parents taught you. Like, if you grew up in a single parent home like I did, I don't even think my mom got to this point where, like, she was able to put all that hurt aside and grow from it. And my mother passed away. I'm not going to get into that. But she went through a lot of hurt in her life from men. And me watching that, I was just like, I don't want to carry that on my back until I'm 40 years old. I don't want to carry that on my back until I'm 50 or even 28. I'm 22. I don't want to carry that hurt that men have given me or like put in front of me on my back. I don't. I want to be happy. I want to go throughout life loving me so much that when the man that does come along and shows me everything he needs to show me and loves me for me, I can return that love. And I can say, hey, you can come to me about anything, because I have no hate or no funny feeling about you or anything. Like, or if he does something that maybe someone in my past, that I'm not talking about toxic traits, but like maybe, you know how people like resemble each other. Like, your ex might have hanged his shirts up backwards the way that your new dude does, so now it's like got you questioning, are you like him? That's resentment, that's hate, that's stuff from your past that you need to get off your back. I don't want to do that. I don't want to see him hang up shirts backwards and be like, oh my god, he's acting like my ex, and then I start moving different and weird and stuff, because maybe that's just something they were taught when they were growing up or something. I don't know. But like, my advice is, when it comes to men, to grow and stay to yourself. Stay to yourself. Keep them legs closed, girl. I mean, if you want to throw that back, then do it. But be careful. Be safe. And don't just do it with anybody. Okay? My advice is just to stay to yourself, focus on yourself, do all the things that you've wanted to do for the longest, because that's what's going to make you happy, and that's what's going to align you or put you in that direction with where you're supposed to be. And not even with a man, in life in general. Like, it's going to put you where you want to be and where you're meant to be, and you'll be happy. You have to find happiness within yourself before someone can come along and just give you happiness. So no one can just give you happiness if you don't know how to make yourself happy. If you can't be your own peace, how can you be his peace? And this is not me being a pick-me, no, I just would love to have a healthy relationship. And if I'm mad and angry all the time, that's gonna rub him the wrong way, and then we're both just bitter, you know? And it's angry in the house. But if I know how to love myself, and I know how to like be peaceful within myself, so if we get in an argument, I know how to walk away, go out for a walk, or choose peace, then I'm cool. Like, and then I'll attract somebody like that as well, and he'll be like, babe, I'm upset right now, I'm gonna walk away. And I'll be like, okay, we'll come back when we're calm. Just happiness, you know? It's just not, you know, y'all know what I mean. But yeah, just love yourself, but pour that water into your own cup, and heal those past situationships, or even men that's supposed to protect you and that didn't, or even a strange man on the street that probably did some messed up stuff to you. Heal from it. Just realize that those people are not the ideal people. They're hurt, they're damaged, they're going through their own thing. And just leave them where they were, where you found them at. Leave them where you found them at, because you are meant for bigger and you are meant for better. Just because they hurt you doesn't mean you have to carry that bitterness that they had onto you, because you're not like that. There's a light inside you, and you know it. That's why you watch videos like this, and that's why you cry when you feel sad or feel this heavy burden on your back. You know you're meant for better. You know you're not meant to be sad all the time and carry that bitterness on you. It's not you at all. You're beautiful. So carry that beautifulness like you own it. That beautifulness is yours. It's not just a word, it's you. Embrace it. Do what you love. Heal yourself. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be healed. You deserve it all. Even when you don't feel like you do, you do. Trust me. I know for sure. I have multiple moments where I'm just like, I don't deserve to be happy right now. I don't deserve to travel. Yes, I do. I've been through it all. Not everything in the world, of course, but I've been through a lot. I deserve a lot. I do. And just remember, the battles that you go through make you who you want to be. Don't be a victim, because you're not. You went through what you went through, but embrace it. Push the bitterness back to that person. Send that energy back. And be who you're supposed to be. Be who you know you're supposed to be. What you meant for. What you dreamed of. But yes, that is girls talk. And that can be a boy's talk too. Even if you're a boy. Just change my words from him to her. You know, vice versa. Just love yourself. Because you're definitely meant for more. You're meant for everything that if you imagine it, it's yours already. And that's why you can imagine it. So, yeah. I love you. Love you so much. Love yourself as much as I love you, because I love you so much. You just don't know. And I'm sending all my love through this video to you. And I hope that if you're in a dark spot right now, you can just feel my hug. I just hope you can feel my hug, because I love you so much and you're meant for so much. You got this, girl. You got this, boy. If you're a boy watching this, you got this.